Something on my glasses. Hello, everybody. This is Becky here at Aunt Beck's Creations. Got some crapola on my lenses. So I was just chasing Cole Cat around because he wanted to come in, and then he ran into a couple of my cats, and then he wanted back out in the bonus room. And yeah, that cat just has a crappy attitude. I mean, he really does. His attitude sucks. So let me clean my eyeballs here. Scott and I went to the Goodwill, and I'm going to show you what we got in the retail side first. And it happened that today is also a Tuesday, so we got 25% off for Old Fart Tuesday. Senior Citizens Discount Day. So Scott got this here. He's not in here. It's just a transformer, I believe, AC adapter transformer thing. And it wasn't priced, and the lady at the register said $2.99, and Scott said sold. So that's a Scott goodie. And then at the retail side, I only got a few things myself. I've got this real pretty ribbon. Hi, Shannon, Pam, Sharon, and Beth. This is a grow grain ribbon. Some people say gross grain, but it's called grow grain. But I thought that would be real pretty for a belt on one of the little girl dresses, just to add something different to it. That was $2.99. It's not a full roll, so, but still, that's not too bad. Basically, you could have got it at Hobby Lobby for $3.99, and it probably has about a yard pulled off, so I'm not going to worry about it. This is just some belting that somebody picked up at Ross's for $12.99. I paid $3.99. I'm going to get rid of the clamshell. I bet there was a black, a white, and a gray in here, and they used the black. I'm going to get rid of that. And it's about it might be a yard for each piece. And that's enough for a bag straps. And I got the black, I'm not the black, but the gray and the white, which can come in handy. So I got those two. And then I got this whiskey box. They call it a mixology craft whiskey set. And it's a nice sized box. It's got dovetail corners. The hinge is actually screwed in, not pressed in. And it's got a really nice catch. So I'm just going to open it, and we're going to put all the lace and stuff I found today. It's really quite deep. I'm going to put the belting in here for now, just so I have it. And that's all I got at the retail side. Now, this was at the bins, and they didn't have any plastic bags in the trash can things that you push around and fill up. So I just went through the bins, and I found a bag that I liked. This is just a paper gift bag, and I used it to put my stuff in, and then we could put it on the scale. So everything in this bag was $7.96. And apparently it's Zoomy time. So excuse Howard as he runs back and forth, back and forth. He's upset that the dining room door is closed. Hi, Peg. So I got this big old hunk of burlap for $2.99. No, I didn't. This was at the bins. I paid less than $8 for everything. That was the original Goodwill price. When it doesn't sell in the retail side, it gets thrown in the bins. And once it's done at the bins, it gets dumped to the dump after that. But this is a good sized piece of cream colored burlap, and I can always use burlap. I can even make gift bags out of that. Then I found a doily, real pretty one. And I got cheapy kids watercolor that, this is what Barb Owen says to use to make your found relatives, is just cheap watercolors. I have 2 spools of white tulle. These were normally $10 a piece. Everything I got was less than $8. Now this I had to get and bring it home. I may already have this pattern, but what I thought was so sweet about it is somebody has cut an outfit out and it's in here. But it's a really cute, it's for baby dolls. It's not for babies. It's for dolls. It's doll clothes. And apparently this must have been somebody's grandma that passed away and all of her sewing stuff got donated, because there was a bunch of real thin fabrics, in the bins too. I left that because I have enough fabric. Oh, Scott slipped something in. I'll put that in his bag. Little power supply. I'll put that in his bag. Oh, we filled up with gas at the Walmart market because it was $2.49 a gallon. And I had to go in to pay because the card thing out at the gas pump wasn't working. And the guy, he goes, what did he say? Oh, no, it slipped my head. He said my shirt was very dope. So dope. I have a dope shirt on. Young people. Anyway, a little ball of lace that I'm going to get rid of the little ball eventually. Some bias tape. I can always use that. I'm just going to chunk all this in my little box. This had some elastic, knit elastic. Dope. And this is to use on knits. So I could use this on if I wanted to decide to ever make my own underwear. There we go. There's that. I got some more grosgrain ribbon. Never been opened. Au frais. And the purple grosgrain. I'm going to get rid of all these little bags. Let's see. We got some different pieces of lace. That's a dainty little lace. I'm just going to drop that in there. And then there's a piece of lace. I didn't realize there were so many different pieces. Actually, this little piece is the same as this here. And then this one here is kind of a nice sized piece here. And it looks like, I want to make sure I'm showing it to you the right way, like that. This reminded me of Battenberg lace here. That's about a yard and a little bit more. These plastic bags from the bins, they hold the smell of the bins, and I just want to get it out of the house. This is a big bunch of this lace here. Big bunch of that. This is the non-roll elastic. When the elastic looks like this, it's so it doesn't turn. So if you put that in a waistband, it won't flip on you. But another thing you can do, once you get your elastic in, at your side seams, just stitch along the side seams through the elastic, and it'll keep your elastic from flipping over too. And then here's another. I found a bunch of lace. Like, it was like somebody's grandma's sewing room got donated and thrown in the bins. My little box is going to be full. All right, I'm just going to cut this off from here. Ugh. I should have took it out of the bag and just left all the bags there. This will make great ties for rice bags. If I make any more rice bags, and that's expensive at Joann's. And this I thought was really interesting lace because it's like netting. Can you see? It's like netting. And it's got polka dots on it. This intrigued me. It's got the original tag here, said it's from 94 Notions. I've never heard of them, but it kind of looks like 80s color. And I'm not sure if it's a ribbon because it's not real smooth. It's kind of stiff, more like what you would put to stiffen a hem, like hem tape. I'll probably use it as hem tape. And then this cool looking lace here. I hope this all will fit in here. And I'm going to get rid of that thing. This is stinking cute. It's stinking cute. Oh, and somebody's had a pin in it, so it's got a rust spot. But anyway, look, it's mushrooms. And the bin I was digging all this stuff out of, there was a butcher knife in there just laying there. I could have cut myself on it. Scott said something for the children. Right next to a bunch of toys, too. When you go to the bins, everything's thrown together. That's a pretty lace there. So that is that. And that's the empty bag. So that's how we did at the bins. I don't know if all the pieces are here. There was another project bag or a Ziploc bag with a project in it like this, but it didn't have the original pattern pouch with it. So I threw that away. Oh, she's got a little piece of elastic in there that I can about guarantee it's shot. Yeah. Elastic does have a shelf life, FYI. So anyway, it's a dope bin haul. Yep, that young man told me my shirt was very dope, and I told him I made it, and he said that makes it even more dope. I was like, all right. I've hit dope status. When I grew up, dope meant dope. It meant pot and cocaine and dope. It was the stuff my grandmothers told me to stay away from, dope. But now it's a good thing. It's like, I'm down for that. You don't want to go is what I always ask Greg. He's like, no, I'm down for it. I'm like, oh, you're up for it. My age group would say you're up for that. I'm game. I'm up for that. They say I'm down for that. I'm like, I know I'm getting old. It's all good. I don't need them. I don't need to make sense to them. They don't need to make sense to me. So that's the one that was in the ball that we couldn't see very well. Now, there's my little box, and it's slam full. Will it close? Almost. So yeah, it's all in my little whiskey box. All this tool will come in handy if I ever decide to do the thing Janet Nash does. I'm going to wash this in my lingerie bag and add it to my collection. I want to get a bunch of these little doilies and things a little at a time, and then I'm going to try to make a fabric out of them by hooking them all together. And I'd like to make a shawl or a cardigan or a skirt all out of these and have it lined with, just an ecru colored whatever. This one's kind of stretchy. It's interesting. Usually the doilies I make out of the cotton, they're not stretchy like this. This like acting like it's got some elastic in it. So I'll have to put this tool somewhere safe. I have a bin that's got tool in it. Oh, and I hate when I find stuff with the pin still in it because that creates rusty spots. So there's a pair of pants been cut out. Tippy says, I smell stuff. Yes, I know you do. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Tippy. That's my main worry when I bring things in from the thrift store. If the cats are going to decide they need to like put their scent on it to overcome somebody else's cat scent. All right, I've missed all of chat here. They're saying hi, Scott. Hi. He's gone back to his chair. He's not been feeling good today. Hello, Tippy. They don't want to see your bottom. A shawl would be nice. Yeah. Happy holidays. We decided we're going to say happy Christmas. In case you don't want to get married. You just want to be happy. Hi, Joyce. So that's what we've done today. We don't really have anything else planned for today. We came in, Greg left. It's like we're not even sharing the same house. He goes when we come. We come in and he goes out. He goes out, we come back. It's funny. So anyway, poor Tippy's not been feeling good, I don't think. I delivered Fritz the cat, and she loved it. And I cashed the check. I have the money in my pocket. And I think I'm going to put it toward my purchase of a new cutting mat for my big table here, because this one that's on here is so warped and it's been used so much. But I'm not going to do that until after the floors are done, because the big, like Olfla or whatever cutting mats or Fisker's cutting mats, never store them in a place where they're not going to be totally flat, because these things have memory and they cost a lot of money. And if you don't want to ruin them, they've got to be stored flat always. Don't set them on top of stuff or any of that, or you'll ruin it. You've got Venmo money burning a hole in your pocket. I'm trying to look at the chat. Sorry. That's bad, Stage. Yeah. But Scott's had we started the day with a wicked headache, and I had run out of oh, that's interesting. It said ads inserted. He had a really bad headache, and so I went down to the grocery store myself to get my eye vitamins, the Ocuvite. I take those for the macular degeneration, and so far it's helping, and I didn't have any change in my eyes this last time. Yay. And I had to get dog food for Bernadette. And I bought the Outdoor Cats a case of canned cat food. They're going to have that in the morning for their Christmas morning breakfast. So that'll be interesting. So lots of new lace to play with, some watercolors that have never been used. They almost look like they came in one of those art kits. The only thing is there's no brush in it. Shucks. What am I going to do? I mean, use one of the 75 that I already have. Yeah. And I'm kind of intrigued to see if all the pieces are here for the little pants. Let's look at this. So this is a pair of dolly pants. They always look funny because you cut them out as one piece. And these are, you put them together like that. And then you stick one inside the other and sew the crotch seam. And then put elastic in the bottom and hem the bottom. Let's see what else is in here. This is a sleeve, and she's already added the lace on it. That is not how I would have done it, but I'm going to finish it just as it is because I couldn't resist it. That is the bodice. So I'm not sure what she was making. So I got a bodice and one sleeve. Is there another sleeve? This has got to be the other sleeve. Yeah, and that's what that piece of elastic was for. Apparently you run it through there. That's why it's finished the way it is, Becky. So she could put the elastic in. I'll pull this elastic out maybe and put some newer elastic in, just because this is kind of lost its vim and vigor, I guess you'd say. And this, okay, that other was the bodice lining. And then this was her idea for the collar area. And then you would put the lining on. Interesting. And then bonus fabric. So she had plans to make something else out of here. And I'm not seeing the original pattern for that. I'm just looking. So I'm betting she's doing view 5 right here. So the bodice would attach to the pants. And then the back has got, it looks like a zipper, or if I see it, look at, it's a romper. I might have to do some ciphering to see if I can figure it out. Oh, wait, here's the instructions. And it looks like she did stick the pattern pieces back in. So I think I have everything. I don't know what size doll. It says small to a large. And I'm not sure if I can figure. Oh, she did a size. Large. This might fit my big baby that's sitting back there that I picked up at the Goodwill and rescued her. It might fit her. I don't know though. She's a good bit bigger than that. My poor baby from childhood, her eye is all messed up. She wants to sit on the presents, she just told me. And this Teddy wants to be with Mr. Meeseeks. Mr. Meeseeks. Here. I just want to see. But this is the dolly I rescued, and then I did that video on how to rescue their hair. Her hair needs to be done again. But you use fabric softener on their hair and let it soak, and then you can get the knots that a little girl puts in. Let me get back down to the bottom. Your granddaughter is a little mama. So I don't know if this would fit her or not. Let's look. It says it's a large. I don't know. It might need to be for a little bit smaller doll than her. But I'll give it a go. She needs a good cleaning. She needs to be wiped off real gentle. You don't want to get too rough because she has real lashes and everything, but she was just so cute. I couldn't leave her, and she's got the cutest little feet. Look at that little foot. So she got rescued, and she sits in my rocking chair from my childhood, and she holds my baby doll and the teddy, but the teddy's going to hang with Mr. Meeseeks right now. So let's see. The large dolly is supposed to be a 20 to 22 inch dolly. So we'll see if I finish this. I actually have a fresh plastic bag I can put this all in. And this bonus fabric is really, really cute. Very 1980s print that you would pick up. That would be a retro of like Civil War era print. And I just put some clean bags in here that I'm reusing. Well, I say clean. They're bags I've used that haven't rolled around in the bins. So that's exciting. Something for me to sew that's not hats or dishcloths. And I came across some pot holders that I'm going to give the siblings in Scott's family for Christmas. Because we talked about not exchanging gifts, but I've got those laying around and might as well give them to them. She kept her baby dolls in a basket. I have when everything gets settled, I have a little crib that was my grandmother's for my Uncle Lenny, and then I slept in it. It's a tiny little bassinet-sized wooden cradle, and it's up in the attic. And I think I'm going to get it down just for all of the critters that I've made, like Jeff the rabbit and Zoya the doll and the little cat and the pig and the cat over there. And the Santa doll, he came out to sit in the rocking chair back there with the penguin. And then Howard came up there and was sleeping with them the other day. I don't know if anybody noticed him when we were in craft and chat that he was sitting back there. So yeah, that's one of the things I'd like to do when we get settled again and I have my space set back up. All right. Well, I guess I won't keep you guys. You guys probably need to get busy cooking things and doing things. I'm not going to do anything till in the morning because we'll eat about 1 tomorrow. And we don't really have anything else planned. We'll get up when we want to get up tomorrow, provided Becky remembers to turn the alarm off because I forgot to. And the alarm went off at 5 o'clock this morning. Yep. I showed all my goodies, so Sophia's here to say hello, goodbye. And usually Ruth will pop in with a little pink hand, but I think Ruth is pretty busy. All right. Cooking, baking, organizing presents. Yep. All right. Have a Merry Christmas or a Happy Christmas. Have a Happy Christmas. And I will see you guys later. No live tomorrow because I will be at my mother-in-law's at that time. All right. So I'll see you after Christmas. Bye.